Okay, we have another question from Bryce Lewis. He's hit us with some good ones this time. And Bryce asks, what characteristics in mentality and work ethic do you see common among the highest level power lifters?
They're not going to quit. You know, I can't think of the word. How do I want to? I want to say this, you know, it's a don't quit attitude, but my brain is not finding the word that I'm looking for. It's not consistency. It's not determination. Resolve, yeah.
Determination.
They, oh God, you know, I guess the best way to describe it is when they hit the floor after they're injured, the first thing they want to know, and it could be and Mark Bartley is a classic example. If you want to search the internet, look at Mark Bartley when he searched the video where he blew his knee out. You know, while he's laying on the floor and his leg is sticking out sideways and everything's all fucked up, the only thing that he wanted to know is how long is it going to take to come back from this one?
Wow.
You know, and that it would be that resolve, that resilience. You know, it's nothing's going to stop them from what they're trying to achieve. You know, they're on that path, and that's the way it's going to be. Everything that gets in the way, it's just an inconvenience. You know, it's whatever, let's go. You know, you tear the pack, fine, how long is this going to take? Let's go. And you just forward, forward, forward. And it would be seen as selfishness, you know, to a lot of people, probably to everybody. You know, the higher level somebody gets in sport, you know, be it powerlifting, football, or anything, you know, you're always going to find the same selfish tendencies at that level, and it's a necessary evil, I think, that needs to take place because of the degree of sacrifice that has to be made to do what they do. So that would be the quality. I'm not telling people to be a selfish prick. You know, I think that you need to try to maintain some balance, and that the longer you're around, the more important that you see that is. But I don't know very many top lifters who, I do know of some, you know, who got there easy. You know, a lot of them had to make a lot of sacrifices and go through a lot of shit, you know, to be able to get where they are. And then they may not always be the best. And being one of the lifters that kind of fit those categories, you know, in one way, you know, you like to see the people that just breeze through really easy. It's like 2 years, this guy's a world record holder. It's like, where the hell did he come from? You know, you like to see that because those are the people who are really going to do amazing things. But at the same time, you're almost looking at this guy like, what the hell? You know, what'd you do, you know, to be able to deserve? Why did it come so easy for you? You know, and then what pisses you off is when they're like, oh yeah, I train hard and all this. It's no bullshit. You don't train hard. You never even pulled a muscle, you know. But those, I mean, those are the people that make sport great. Those are those people that you watch on the football field on Sunday. You're like, man, I can't believe that guy did that. You know, so the genetics play a role, but I've always been a bigger fan of the people that have had to scratch and fight their way to the top. So that's, I think, a big part of it is that mentality to be able to scratch and fight your way to the top. There will be some people, and some people listening to this may fit that bill. You may never have to work hard. You might just go straight to the top just by showing up and doing the work. So either way, you know, that's how it is. But even those people that show up and do the work, they will face adversity. And from what I've seen, most of the time they just quit. They go on to a different sport as soon as a little adversity comes in. So those guys that are fighting and scratching their way to the top and get pissed off because somebody just flies by them, don't worry, they're not going to be around long. Yeah. Trust me.
Good question, Bryce.